Hey everyone, I'm back and I wanted to continue my conversation about Verge and the banker perspective of it. I realized that I accidentally did include the section of me actually talking about the banker side of things and how I see it changing the financial system, or just, the effects it may have with the Rift protocol out of the previous video. So I'm gonna talk about it today, and I've been waiting for a new mic and I finally got it, so hopefully the sound quality is a lot better with the microphone. But just when I was about to start the video, we get this message that Verge has officially announced the full Rift protocol release, which is awesome. Alright, people had so many issues and FUD happened because they didn't release exactly on time on New Year's Eve, going on to New Year's Day, because they had some bugs in the system. They wanted to make sure they had a clean, full release product. And now it's here. So yeah, 8 days overdue, but it's fine. It's a small team. I'll forgive them as long as the product that comes out does exactly what it says it's supposed to do. And on that topic of doing exactly what it says it's supposed to do, the fact of not only hiding who's sending the currency from wallet to wallet, but also hiding the wallet address, is what makes this a very interesting coin and what piques my interest and how it could change a lot of financial things. Now, clearly the first thing is the upcoming change of the tax laws when it comes to cryptocurrency investments. What it was is that you would pay on what you ultimately took out of the market in fiat currency, and then it's up to you to self-report unless your exchange had, provided a 1099, which a lot of them don't. So it's really up to you to keep track of how much you put in and how much you came out at the end. But what they're trying to change to is that you will be taxed on crypto to crypto trading, positions, those trading positions, those trading moves, in the sense of how stocks are now. Now, problem with that though is the fact that with traditional stocks, you have a stock in company A, and you want to get stock in company B, and you want to use the proceeds from company A to get company B stock. You would sell company A stock into fiat currency, so let's say just the dollar. So you'll sell that stock into the dollar and then take the dollar and buy company B stock shares. And that's really easy to track, an asset to a fiat currency to another asset. The difference with crypto, though, is that it's how cryptocurrency transactions happen, and more in line of the currency you have to use, because it's very rare to find cryptocurrencies that you could buy directly from the dollar to that cryptocurrency. There's a few out there. The big standard is actually either Bitcoin or Ethereum. So what's the problem with this? Well, Bitcoin's a moving target. It's moving up and down, moving up and down. And I'm sure you guys had this problem with it moving up and down when you're trying to get US dollars, right? And you want to buy, let's just say, so you want to buy Verge. Yeah, let's use Verge for example. So you want to buy Verge. So you have to either buy Bitcoin or Ethereum first from the dollar, right? And then try to buy Verge through the connection of either Bitcoin or Ethereum. Well, in that process of you putting in the order for to buy, and sell, use the dollar. Like, let's say the dollar is the floor, right? And you're looking at the cryptocurrency. So let's say the Bitcoin, right? Here's a dollar, $1. It's staying there. Dollar's not, $1. This $1 bill is not going to be worth it than this other $1 bill. It's just going to be $1. Staying right here. And Bitcoin's doing this, right? Bitcoin is doing this. And so you have one constant and one, moving target. When it comes to Bitcoin, you have a moving target, and then you're trying to transfer another cryptocurrency, and you have another moving target. So doing this, So it could really kind of mess up what you could get in a sense of you might get more than what was worth with your original dollar investment, or you might get a lot less because both targets are moving, and it depends on where they're moving the direction. Now, why does this make it interesting? Well, you know, the Verge protocol kind of, you know, plays a big part in that. In not really that trading aspect of it, but the fact that you can hide those wallet-to-wallet transactions. You know, you're able to turn that on. And that's a huge plus for people who want to really keep their cryptos private. You know, being able to have the option to hide where the money is coming from and going to, and who sent it to who. The only thing that gets shown is the, you know, amount of Verge being sent. And that's a big game changer, right? So let's say all these other cryptos decide, you know, that's pretty awesome. We might want to take this and adapt it to our cryptocurrency, make it even more private, because, you know, that's kind of like the essence in a sense, you know, getting away from the government, decentralizing everything, powered by the network. So it'll be cool to see how the cryptocurrencies do that, and if they do that, right? And you get to a point where it's like direct peer-to-peer transactions, kind of like almost like exchange, but not, but you know, kind of. But let's say if you could buy from Bitcoin to Verge, and you see the transfer number amount, but you have no idea who it's to or where it's going. You know, where is the case for that someone could bring on to you for, hey, you did this crypto transactions, you need to pay us this, you know, the proceeds from that little transaction. How can you actually track that? And just the idea of moving money when it comes to the Verge protocol is also a big thing from Verge to Verge. So you can actually do, in a sense, transactions, sales transactions between a peer on a website where it could hide those transactions. Only the amount shown, but there's no real identity there. And why, you know, this affects banking a lot, because, you know, even in banking, you know, they'll send you like tax documents. And when I was a personal banker, someone will come sit at my desk, you know, I'll bring up their account information, and I will see every single thing they did. Bop, bop, bop. Every single thing. In and out, money coming out. And it's kind of very, like, intrusive. Like, I'm now in their world and see how they think of, like, what you know, you can learn a lot about someone by just looking at their spending habits and what they're buying. You know, I had this one customer who came at my desk, and I saw that she had purchased from Riot Games. And if you know Riot Games is, that those are the people who make the game League of Legends, which was really popular. And I played League of Legends at the time, so I brought it up, you know. And she could have taken it in a negative fashion, but thankfully she didn't. But that just shows right there, like, how easy it is for really any banker, honestly, who might work at a bank, to get access to your account and look at your information, how open your information is actually out there. It's not really that hidden, guys. You know, so now with the Verge protocol actually coming out and being officially launched, you know, you could kind of see these possible problem points in the industry of personal banking and privacy that can go away. You know, sometimes you do want to show your transactions, especially when it comes to like fraud stuff, you know, like, you know, when they do an investigation, if someone stole your card, they could see your purchases, and they build a profile on what your spending habit is. And all of a sudden, you know, if your spending habit is you buy a hot dog here every now and then, and you basing out of Louisiana, and all of a sudden there's a $300 purchase for some shoes, some lady shoes, and you're a guy in New York City, then they might call you because that's out of your spending habit. So you might lose that aspect of something, you know. But in the sense, banks are not going to go in anytime soon, so you still kind of going to have that aspect when it comes to the fiat currency side of things. But you're not going to have that aspect in the cryptocurrency side of things. And that's a problem in crypto. But that, you know, if someone could figure that out, that'll be kind of cool. But, you know, it'll be kind of, it's a big problem there in crypto, but it's a problem people are willing to deal with, unless, you know, they get all their crypto stolen. So, well, hopefully, you know, it'll keep this video short. I've been going very long in my videos. I'm going to keep this short. So that's really the perspective I saw from a banker point of view on what Verge can do and with the Wraith protocol. Hopefully this answered that question, these questions, any questions you guys might have had, or just a different point of view to see things on if you're interested in Verge and investing in Verge, or you're a holder of Verge, or you're a critic of Verge, just hopefully getting that different perspective will help you increase your knowledge base. So guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. That would be really awesome. I do these. I try to do these more often. Working at the bank takes a lot of my time. But I also have a Twitter. I'll link it below. You can follow me there, and I do a lot of my picks of stuff I research to get in early. I really try to find coins that are not well known yet and have a really big possibility of getting some great value just because of what they do, and if their underlying company actually have a real product. And I'm probably gonna make another video on one of two actually coins I am looking at that are quite low market cap, but that'll be for another video. So hope you enjoyed it and have a wonderful night, and thank you.